Well, and in Pittsburgh, the Pirates have also done a very good job this year. You mentioned McCutchen. He's obviously a major reason that the Pirates are, well, they look like they're going to be playoff bound for sure. Talk about that division, if you will, Chris, and also just about the Pirates in general. And what does the acquisition of Marlon Byrd, a veteran, do for that team in the stretch run?
Well, I think one of the big things that helps the Pirates with the acquisition of Byrd is they just lost one of their best outfielders, Starling Marte, to injury, and they're not sure exactly when they're going to get him back. So I think Byrd was definitely somebody who they could have used to begin with because they kind of lack pop. They have McCutchen, they have Pedro Alvarez, but other than that, they don't have a lot of guys who can hit for power. So I think Byrd is a real nice addition to the Pirates in the short term. And, this is a team that's really been carried by their pitching throughout the course of the season. Jeff Locke was phenomenal early in the year. He actually got sent down to the minors just because he'd been struggling a little bit lately. So I think they sent him down to regroup. But, A.J. Burnett, Francisco Liriano, and, the rookie Garrett Cole for them have been phenomenal in the rotation. I think Byrd definitely just adds to their hitting because I think that's probably what their weakness was going into the stretch run here if they want to compete for the division title with the likes of St. Louis and Cincinnati.
Well, I'm wondering who's going to win that division. It's a close race. Three good teams vying for the lead. Are all three of those teams, St. Louis, Cincinnati, and Pittsburgh, are they all going to make the playoffs? Like the wild card spots?
Yeah, I definitely think so. At this point, Cincinnati has a pretty substantial lead over Arizona for the second wild card spot, and I think this is literally just going to come down to who's going to win this division. But as we've seen the last couple of starting from last year, the division means so much more now because it means not having to play in the one-game playoff.
Yeah,
who the two losers are probably going to end up facing each other. So as you said, it's an incredibly tight division, and I would probably have to lean to St. Louis at this point, would be my guess. But literally just a half game between the two, and Cincinnati's there too, and they've got talent. Joey Votto is one of the best hitters in baseball. So it's going to be a really interesting stretch run, and I think a lot of it will come down to how some of St. Louis's young pitchers hold up here in September. I think Shelby Miller, the rookie, has been phenomenal over the course of the season, but in the second half he's kind of had his bumps in the road. So it'll be interesting to see how guys like him and Lance Lynn, Joe Kelly, some of their back-end starters, how they kind of hold up over September, as the course of the full season goes on.